Hello, this is Mrs. Evans, Area Coordinator for Science and Technology. In this video, I'm just going to take you through the science courses at Key Stage 4. When your child chose their options in Year 9, double award science is a compulsory subject. However, we do also offer triple award as an option if a pupil shows an interest in studying the sciences in more detail. I'll go through the double award first, as this is what the majority of our pupils will be studying. There are 4 components within the double award qualification. Pupils will study biology, chemistry and physics, and they will also then take part in a skills-based assessment called a controlled assessment. This is based on practical investigative skills that we've been preparing our students for since they joined us in Year 7. In the double award, they will gain 2 science GCSE grades at the end of Year 11. These grades range on a 16-point grade scale from A star, A star, A star A, AA, AB, and so on, all the way down to GG. The pupils sit 3 external exams at the end of Year 10, one in biology, one in chemistry, and one in physics, and those exams are 1 hour and 15 minutes long. Each of them contribute 15% to the overall double grade. That will be repeated in Year 11 with 3 exams again, so the Biology 2, Chemistry 2 and Physics 2 exams, again each paper being 1 hour and 15 minutes and contributing 15% to the overall GCSE grade. The remaining 10% is made up of the controlled assessment. We enter our Year 10 early into this in the January of Year 10 because we believe they have the necessary skills to sit this part of the assessment, and we can always then resit if needed in Year 11 to help them improve their grade. So the controlled assessment will consist of 2 practical tasks that the pupils will need to complete from a selection for biology, chemistry and physics. They collect data in groups, first of all, as we would always do in an investigation, and then sit paper 1 to answer questions on topics like health and safety related to the practical that they've done and variables, draw a graph of their data independently, and then they will sit a second paper where there will be questions asking them to analyse their data, okay, and say what they found out. For double award, there are 2 tiers of entry. So for higher tier, pupils are able to gain A star to D, and then at foundation, the grades range from C to G. So foundation in science is different to foundation in maths. Pupils are able to get a C grade. They're also able in science to mix tiers. So they could do all foundation papers, they could do all higher papers, or they could decide that they have a science maybe they're particularly strong at, and they could sit, for example, a foundation paper in biology, but higher in chemistry and physics. So there is scope to mix. With the controlled assessment, there are no tiers, so everyone does the same practicals and the same exam papers, so everyone on there can achieve up to the A star grade. If you would like to invest in some revision resources for science, there are 2 that we would recommend in particular. So we've got the one on the left is Hodder, which is around £16. It would cover the 2 years of work for biology, chemistry and physics, and for the controlled assessment. The one on the right, CGP, slightly cheaper, around £14, and again will cover all of the components for both years. So we're going to have a look now at how the triple course is different. There are still 4 components, so biology, chemistry, physics and controlled assessments. But with this one, they will end up with 3 separate grades at the end of Year 11, ranging from A star to D for higher and C to G for foundation. So a separate grade for biology, chemistry and physics. The assessment is slightly different. Again, at the end of Year 10, they will do an exam in all 3 sciences. However, the papers are slightly longer, 1 hour and 45 minutes. Each paper then contributes 45% to the overall GCSE grade. So, for example, Biology 1 will give you 45% of the biology grade. The following summer then in Year 11, they will sit Biology 2, Chemistry 2 and Physics 2. So for each of the 3 sciences, there's an examination in year 10, an examination in year 11, and again, a controlled assessment worth 10%. We have one class that will be studying triple science. They have an additional 5 lessons a fortnight, which allows them to study the extra content for the triple. The content is the same as the double, with just some extra bits which we cover in those 5 lessons a fortnight. Again, there are revision resources for triple, for biology, chemistry and physics, so they would be separate. So you can see the biology ones there on the screen. The Hodder one is around £11 with the lily pad on, and the CGP one is between £7 and £8. The chemistry booklets, got the purple molecule on the front of the Hodder one, again the same prices as the biology ones. And then the physics Hodder one has a hot air balloon on the front, and the CGP one is the purple cover. Again, around the same prices, so £11 for the Hodder and about £7 to £8 for the CGP. ISBN numbers can be found in the online booklet if you want to make sure that you're purchasing the correct book. There's also a wide range of online resources on Study Zone, on the school website, and lots of past paper questions there. You can also use the WJC website. There's question bank on there where you can put in a topic, and it will bring up any past exam questions on that particular part of the course. We will have after school revision sessions that will be put on in the run up to the exams as well. If you have any queries regarding science at Key Stage 4, please contact me via phone or email, and we will get back to you as soon as possible. Many thanks.